with the soybeans is I don't need to nitrogenate the soil, so all of our manure and slurry production is kind of sitting there doing nothing. However, now that we've got this place, or potentially a bigger place to dump the stuff, maybe that will become the thing I want to do with it. And that's good enough. Whoops, I turned the engine off. That was not the idea. Okay, how much do we need to bring here? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, this one. So I took the applicator off the back of this, so we're just running it as a tank at the moment. That's the other option, you know, is we could... okay, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, 2 more tanks. I could keep this slurry tank with the applicator down here and use it as a digestate spreader, and buy a big tank without an applicator just to transfer 30,000 litres of slurry at a time down to the BGA. It does mean this tank, you can run it. I don't think I can run it on the Massey Ferguson, but I can run it on the Fendt. So I don't need the full power of the John Deere for this. I think we're definitely making a good amount of money here. I'm probably going to have to do a honey sale soon. So obviously we just added 6 more beehives, which is going to, I think, more than double the amount of honey that we're making. Now, honey pallets are only 400 litres each, but that area there is full, so I could go and empty it. Okay, tank 2. Hi, cow. Oh, bye, cow. Alrighty. But yeah, a bigger slurry tank isn't, I need a bigger slurry tank. It's, my sanity needs a bigger slurry tank. Oh, you know what? Yes, that looks a bit better. That was the thing. Adjust it. Because you have that pipe that sticks out of the side, it doesn't have any, as far as I can tell, it doesn't have any specific purpose except to make things look a little bit more realistic by role-playing, you know, extending the pipe for stuff. But it does use exactly the same keys to raise and lower that pipe as it does to increase and decrease the manual application rate of the slurry. So I might just get rid of this and buy a little bit bigger one with a slightly bigger spreading width. Oh, hello. But anyway, keep that topped up for now and still in production. Or at least the next tank will. What was I going to do with the Fendt? I don't recall. actually July is going to be a very busy month for us. May not do any contracts in July. It's going to be that busy. Or we may do a few contracts on July 3. But starting up, we've got all the fields to harvest. The barley will be significantly mowed, and everything else will harvest. Oats will go down to the flour mill, barley will go down to the flour mill. I'm certainly not sure that I don't have wheat, and if I do, that'll go down to the flour mill. We will mow, wrap and bale, also bale and wrap a lot of the barley, and I'll leave that on the fields to ferment until August, and then we'll transfer all of that back to the cow shed's robot feeder. All of the straw from the oats will end up in the cow barn in one way or another, whether it's bedding or whether it's in the cattle feeder. That will happen. Not going to buy any mineral feed. We're just going to leave that as an emergency supply of stuff just in case we need cow food. And that's usually a case of, oh my goodness, I've got 60 baby cows that suddenly got very hungry, and I don't have enough of anything else. Okay, last tank of slurry. And then when we get to, I suppose, next time the money gets to 250,000, I will get the big BGA. And sell the little one. Because that's a good plan. 6 grass contract, 60,000 hays, yeah, income, but it'll work. And then once we're starting to produce flour, we can transfer flour down to the bakery, turn the bakery back on, and the bakery makes scary money from all the bread it produces every month at 4 times capacity. Or 4 times base game production, because hey, the map got an update and production's got scary. I wonder if that is actually affecting this BGA as well, where we're just converting 4 times as much slurry and manure as we should be. I did, part of the thing I noticed last week, there was an update to a mod that increases the rate of production. So obviously there's a script out there, and it just replaces all of the production rates. Or maybe because we're using Maypole productions, map specific productions on this, maybe those are just bigger than the base game ones. Anyway, that's enough of that. We've got the slurry tank is now empty. I mean, that said, this slurry tank did serve us well so far. It was a sale item, so it didn't cost us a significant amount. It's just, I kind of need something bigger, guys. We could look at, I guess, instead of planting the canola, one of the things I will be planting is corn. We could plant sugar beets, because that's always a fun crop to plant. And since there's now sugar production, which might actually be just down the road from us, we don't have to consider where on earth am I going to store 1.5 million litres of sugar beets until the best sell price happens, which is a thing we've had, at least on Oakfield Farm. We were producing quite a lot of sugar beets and they were just piling up in places. Okay, let's stick this over by the slurry tank. That's good. And that's kind of excellent. Okay, drop that there. Go get the mowers, guys. Where do I keep the mowers? Eeny, meeny, miny, right there. Weight in the middle there. And our favourite piece of equipment. Well, probably our most used piece of equipment. That needs a service. Oh, does that need a service? It doesn't. It's 84%. I think 70% is the tick over point, but might not be coming back to the farm with this for a while. So we'll do the good farming thing and shuffle over a little. Yeah, we'll do the good farming thing and make sure all the blades are good and everything else is good. And hello, let's go. Ooh. So I think the last contract we did was with mowers as well. Oh, actually, oh, it's the John Deere that's at 84%. Yeah, okay, well. We'll service all the things. At least the tractor. Okay, you are fixed. You are fixed. And you are expensive fixed. Alrighty. Try that again. John Deere is fixed. And which contract am I doing first? We are details on. Field 119 is the silage contract, which is 119. Oh, right, that's a big field. Woo. Okay, so I am thinking. Okay, we come down here, we go through there, and that gets us down there. I don't know if this is a pasture. That might be a shed there that leads into that field. Okay, all of the other 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 hay contracts. Most of them are over here, so that's kind of convenient. That works out nicely, I think. So let's drive that up to there. Go found ourselves a... Oh, okay. Yes, sorry, a little bit stunned there. Why have I got less than 90,000 money? Well, that might be because we just serviced everything and the tractor cost money. Oh, how about we look through the front window when we're driving? That's a really good plan. Thank you. Okay, we will go get the baler wrapper. Oh, and I do need to change that to a thing. I need to put the conditioner on for both the mowers. Now, I'm given to understand, although I haven't proven it, that conditioned bales have more volume than just grass bales. You can bale and wrap both, but you will get more stuff in the big bale, in the conditioned bales. So anyway, let's do that. And we are there, and then we will do this. So let's go find our field. And drive. So yeah, obviously next month there will also be harvesting contracts, but as I've said, I don't know we have the time to do those. What with all of the fields we have available to harvest in July. However, I don't necessarily... Okay. We can't plant anything in July. You can plant stuff in August. But only canola. Or grass. One of the canola fields I actually want to replant as grass for the cow feed. So... Oh... It's all things and stuff. So if I harvest the big canola field that's just south of our grass field, I'm going to want to get tractors out on that field and get it prepared for planting so that I can put grass in it immediately. Now the grass won't germinate until August. However, that will get that field producing quickly, and we may be able to get a full harvest of grass on that in November. It's a good plan. It means the cows get food. All of the other fields we're keeping as arable fields. So possibly harvest the oats next priority and get that grain mill turned on. Then do the headlands in the barley fields and get more grain down to the grain mill to harvest, to turn that into flour. Then I can worry about mowing and creating whole crop silage, because whole crop silage is a month fermenting, and I don't necessarily want to do anything with it immediately except just stick it in the animal robot feeder. So it's not going to be used immediately. The flour, the cereals, turn them into flour. That's an immediate, I need to do this thing. hopefully the Fent doesn't do what I just did. Again. Okay, this field to our right is the one we're doing, and it is a pasture. Probably sheep. So, and of course the nice thing about this one is close access to the BGA. So we don't have to cart these very far. Front one, unfolded, lowered. You know what? Turn it that way. Which is the best? Actually, you know what? The best way is that way. Okay. So we'll turn that there. We will. Turn on the conditioner. I think that's with conditioner. We will select and move forward a little bit further. We will select the rear mower, unfold and lower that with conditioner. That is all set. Need to make sure that's in swath dropping mode. That's also good. Okay, that tractor is ready to go. This one I will unfold, lower the pickup, and turn it on. Back in the John Deere, we need to start that one up. Start that one up. Do that. Set a 90 degrees. Set cardinal back X. And we are set. Drive. Oh, this does look like a good yield as well. And very, very carefully slide down the edge of this field and don't hit a tree. Alrighty. I'm guessing I forgot to turn on follow me. That's always fun. And this should be set to 223. Reset bale counter, control X, 150 L fold. Folding is not allowed while the full is turned on. Come on. It doesn't let me reset the bale counter. What about the other control? Nope. There is no resetting of the bale counter. I wonder if I can't reset it because it's rented. Maybe that's a thing. Now I'm going to have to get out of the cab and see what state this thing's in. Unfold it. Okay, the pickup's done. That's turned on. I believe it was at 150 centimeters. So I'll jump back in here and make bales. Or not, because I didn't turn it on again. should be doing an auto transfer out the back. Keep driving till it beeps. Don't think I have it on auto unload. I do not. So I'll put it on auto unload now, which means I've got a bale right there, which may or may not be a good thing. And I might actually be in range of that guy. Nice. Okay, so back to mowing, dude. There is a patch of grass there that is outside the bounds of the field. That's a little unfortunate. Okay. We'll run down here. I could do this on GPS, but I'm not too sure about how close that left-hand blue line is to parts of the field that are not parts of the field. So we'll just run around here and we'll keep going. Now, I've run quite a distance ahead of the baling dude, which is fine. Actually, it really doesn't matter if I bale and wrap this field or not, if it's not silage bales. We're just looking at making sure that we have all of the silage bales we need delivered